Happy 50th birthday to David Big Papi Ortiz. The Dominican-American slugger spent nearly his whole career at the Boston Red Sox, where he played a key role in breaking the 86-year World Series drought. He was elected into the MLB Hall of Fame in 2022, the first year of his eligibility. Read some of the stunning numbers he put up. 19 for David Ortiz in 2009. Parked upon his retirement, Ortiz ranked 6th in American League history with 541 home runs, 5th in doubles 632, and 9th in RBI 1,738. Used almost exclusively as a designated hitter, Ortiz holds many records for the position, including for career home runs 400, RBI 1,589, and hits 220. Along with these stunning numbers, one need only comb through his Herculean heroics during the Red Sox run to the 2004 World Series to see why Big Papi will forever have a place in fans' hearts. In the AL Championship Series against the New York Yankees, the Red Sox quickly fell behind 0-3, a deficit that had never been surmounted in baseball history. Ortiz almost single-handedly paved the way for history as he hit a walk-off two-run home run against Paul Quantrill in the 12th inning of Game 4 and a walk-off single off of Esteban Loaiza in the 14th inning of Game 5. His heroics, namely batting .387 with 3 home runs and 11 RBI in the series, earned him AL Championship Series MVP honors, the first time a DH had ever won the award, as the Red Sox came back to win in 7 games. In the 2007 World Series vs. the St. Louis Cardinals, Ortiz set the tone for the 4-game sweep as he hit a 3-run home run off Woody Williams in the first inning of Game 1 at Fenway Park. He hit .308 in the series with a home run and 4 RBI, as the Red Sox swept the Cardinals to end the curse of the Bambino by winning their first World Series championship in 86 years. Overall, Ortiz batted .400 in the 2004 postseason with 5 home runs and 23 RBIs. More good news on this date. Standard continental time zones were instituted by US and Canadian railroads to end the confusion of thousands of local times. In 1808, Latvia declared its independence from Russia. Independence Day 1902, Mickey Mouse first appeared on the big screen in the first Disney production with synchronized sound, the animated film Steamboat Willie, starring a cartoon mouse drawn and voiced by animator Walt Disney, which eventually became the company's famous mascot. 1928, Happy for his birthday, screenwriter and actor Owen Wilson, best known for his Wes Anderson film roles as in the Royal Tenenbaums, Wedding Crashers, Night at the Museum, Cylinder, and Midnight in Paris. 1958, the Soviet Union worked with the United States to deliver aid shipments of American wheat to Ethiopia during the famine. 1958, and Bulgarians take to the streets demanding political reform. 1908, and when Terry Waite, a Christian who was kidnapped after negotiating the release of other British hostages, was finally released by the Islamic Jihad organization after 170 days, the first 4 years of which were spent in solitary confinement. 1931, South Africa and political parties approved a new constitution. 1931, the UK repealed a controversial anti-gay amendment that barred schools from portraying gay relationships as anything other than abnormal. During the Massachusetts Supreme Court ruled 4-2 that the state constitution guarantees gay couples the right to marry into infinity. So 4 years ago today, the pioneering news magazine series See It Now was first broadcast. Running for 7 years on CBS, it was created by iconic newsman Edward R. Murrow, along with CBS News president Fred Friendly. Murrow hosted the show, which won 4 Emmys and also a Peabody Award, which honors the most powerful stories in television and radio. Murrow produced a number of episodes of See It Now that dealt with the communist witch hunt hysteria in the U.S. Senate led by disgraced Wisconsin Republican Joseph McCarthy, bringing to light his bullying, persecution of artists, writers, and political opponents. One of the more notable episodes resulted in a U.S. military officer, Milo Ragelovich, being acquitted after being charged with supporting communism. 9 months later, and following the suicide of Democratic Senator Lester Hunt after McCarthy threatened to smear his son if he ran for re-election, Senate voted to censure McCarthy by a vote of 6,000, making him one of the few senators ever disciplined in this fashion. 1973, and on this day in 2003, the Swiss marksman and patriot William Tell is said to have successfully shot an apple off his son's head. In resistance to the Habsburg Empire's bid to rule central Switzerland, Tell refused to bow to a hat and was arrested. The story goes he was offered his freedom if a single crossbow shot to the apple was successful. His blow for liberty sparked a rebellion in which he played a leading role in the ultimate creation of the Swiss Confederacy. The William Tell Overture, composed by Rossini in 1829, is one of his best-known and most frequently imitated pieces of music. You may know it as the theme for the television show The Lone Ranger.
Watch a 1-minute animated history below, and 160 years ago today, Mark Twain's first successful short story, Jim Smiley and His Jumping Frog, was published in the New York Saturday Press.
It was his first great success as a writer and brought him national attention. In the story, the narrator tells a story he heard from a bartender about the gambler Jim Smiley. If he even seen a straddle bug start to go anywheres, he would bet you how long it would take him to get to wherever he going to. And if you took him up, he would follow that straddle bug to Mexico. The story was developed further as the celebrated jumping frog of Calaveras County, which was also the title story of Twain's first book, A